Are we one of those people now that we always used to wonder about? When you'd hear them on the news and you'd be like, why didn't you leave? What, are you crazy? Well, now I'm one of those people and I get it. It's an interesting thing. So yeah, we don't really know what this means now that we've experienced this one and, the way it turned out, what we'll do the next time. Hi, it is 6:33 a.m. and we are leaving our area, which is the Orlando area. It's Tuesday. We decided at 3 a.m. First we thought we were going to stay, we're inland, blah, 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 blah. Talked to a bunch of people who've lived here and lived through similar situations and said it was going to be fine. And they still believe it is, and it might very well be. And then around 3 a.m. we discovered that they said that there could definitely be wind gusts up to 105. We even heard 134 miles per hour at one point, even in Orlando. So not sure, our roof or anything else can withstand that. So we just decided, you know what? It's stupid. We can leave. There's no reason not to leave. So we are hitting the road early. So since 3 a.m., I've been packing up things. We've been, battening down the hatches and protecting everything we can. And we put some really important things in the car and packed a bag. And we're going to be headed to Atlanta for a couple days and then come back and hope that nothing happened here and that we just had a good couple days in Atlanta. I hope that's the case with everyone. So anyway, just wanted to share that. So come with me. Let's just bug out of town and hit the road and have a hurricane trip out. So it is now 7:43 a.m. and the sun is out and we are driving on the shoulder. On the left shoulder, it's open for people for evacuation because we're having, very condensed, busy traffic. So they've opened the left shoulder for us to drive on. So that's what we're doing. Tootling down the road, a little weird. But yeah, we are still heading out. It's kind of slow going in a way at times, but all is good so far. Oh, and yesterday I made a banana bread and I brought it with me because yes, we're definitely going to have banana bread and my daughter's coming too and her birthday is on the 10th. So we've got birthday presents in the back. It's a whole thing. Well, it took us 9 hours to get here. It's normally about a 6-hour drive. It was a little crazy on the roads, very filled, every lane filled kind of thing, stopping, starting, that kind of thing. Rest stops and bathrooms and things were a little rough, filled with people, a lot of stressed people and things. But in general, everything flowed and we got here. It just took an awful lot of time, 9 hours, but we're here in downtown Atlanta and we've checked into the hotel and now we just get to watch and see what's happening at our house for the next couple days and cross our fingers and try to enjoy a little bit of Atlanta if we can. This is our view. Not a bad view. So it's Wednesday morning. We still have our eye on the news, waiting for things to hit Tampa in that area before we figure out what's happening or whether it's actually headed toward our house or not. After that, it's nerve-wracking. I mean, we're trying to, rally and just sort of enjoy our time here as much as possible, because why not? But it's nerve-wracking. I've already had like tearful moments. It's scary. So anyway, but we're fine. We're in Atlanta, and it's a beautiful, gorgeous day here, trying to figure out what we might do. And then later on today, when things start hitting, I'm going to want to watch the news. So we'll be back in the room doing that for sure. My daughter is here too. My older daughter, she lives in Florida, so she came too. And her birthday's tomorrow, on Thursday, the 10th. So we brought birthday presents, and we're going to have some sort of a birthday celebration just a little bit here. Go out to dinner or something. So we'll figure out where to go out to dinner, get that planned for tomorrow night, in the midst of trying to figure out and look at all the awful stuff. So we're still trying to balance the two, and it's weird. It's weird. It's a strange emotion, but today is the first day here, and we're going to go find the Starbucks. We saw it last night when we were walking around, and I don't know what my hair is doing, and go get some Starbucks, and hopefully they have a lemon loaf piece, because that sounds really good to me right now. So we had Starbucks, it was great, and now we've changed our clothes and we are headed up to Stone Mountain. So we're gonna go check that out for a little bit, hike around, see what's there. It's supposed to be beautiful, and we're looking forward to that. And then we'll come back and probably start being glued to the TV and seeing what's happening in Florida. So we're here at Stone Mountain, Georgia. Looks gorgeous. We're gonna take a hike up. There's a gondola, there's a train, we don't know what else. But yeah, I'm wearing somewhat hiking outfit clothes, sort of. I brought shoes to do this with. Didn't know what I was packing at 3 a.m. when we decided to bug out of Orlando. But I have something for this, which is great. So, everyone hikes with their Louis Vuitton. I'm sure of it. I'm just, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna just get a little exercise in. It's a gorgeous day, and we're excited. We're excited. Basically, my theory is, even though we're looking at a ton of devastation and horrible stuff happening in Florida, you need to enjoy your life every chance you get. And we're here, and it's beautiful, so we're going to enjoy it. Well, good morning. We're still in Atlanta. It is Thursday morning, and yesterday, as as you know, we went to Stone Mountain. I think that's what it was called. We had a really good time. It was really nice there. The weather was beautiful. The area is beautiful, and that was really nice. Then we came back to the hotel and we went out to dinner, which was nice, and just kind of went back to the room and watched the news to see what the heck was going on with the hurricane and hitting the area that we live in. So we were watching the news until we just sort of went to sleep, and woke up several times throughout the night checking on our security cameras from our house to see, as long as they were still working, then our power was still on, and also knowing that we could see somewhat what was going on at our house, and everything looked fine. It was definitely very windy and gusty and so forth, but we could feel safe enough to go back to sleep and not worry too much. So we went back to sleep. So today we woke up. It's my daughter's birthday. We brought birthday presents here with us because she came too. So she's with us too. And we're going to be celebrating her birthday today. And so we were deciding, as we looked at the situation, it looks like from our security cameras and stuff that everything at the house looks perfectly fine. There was even a very lightweight package delivered from Amazon 2 days ago, and it's still sitting by the front porch. It didn't even budge. So, sitting on the front porch thing. It's a little bit of a protected area there, but still, you know what I mean? We obviously didn't get much winds or gusts or anything there. So we think we're fine. And the security camera stayed on the whole time. So we believe our electricity stayed on the whole time. So I think we have power and everything. So then we're trying to decide today, do we go back today or do we spend another night? We had planned to spend another night. We've already paid for the room for another night. So we don't really see that there's anything we have to rush back for. It looks like everything is fine. We're enjoying Atlanta, and so I think that we're going to stay. I think that everybody who left and evacuated Florida is probably going to try to head back today. So I think the roads will be crazy. It might be difficult finding gasoline on the way. All that kind of stuff we're trying to consider in this decision. But I think we've decided to stay and spend one more day just wandering around Atlanta and seeing what there is to see and enjoying ourselves. And I brought the birthday presents for my daughter, so she'll be opening her presents, just a couple things. And we have a dinner planned for tonight too, to go out to dinner with her for that too. So that's the plan. So this was our very first evacuation for hurricane as new Floridians, and we're learning a lot and trying to decide how to determine the next time. Do we stay or do we go? You know what I mean? This time seemed so severe that we thought it's stupid not to leave if we're able, and we were definitely able, for all the different reasons. Don't have to worry about the job and, all that kind of stuff, and blah, blah, blah. So we thought it'd be stupid to not leave and need to leave, considering they were saying it was going to be so devastating and so awful, even as far in as Orlando. So that's why we decided to leave. It's better safe than sorry. And of course now, 3 blades of grass moved a little bit at our house, it seems, from what we can tell from our cameras and whatnot, and from neighbors and friends. So we think everything is fine. So next time when they say there's a Category 5 and the eye is headed straight for us and we're supposed to get 110 mile an hour winds, gusts hitting our house, are we one of those people now that we always used to wonder about? When you'd hear them on the news and you'd be like, why didn't you leave? What, are you crazy? Well, now I'm one of those people, and I get it. It's an interesting thing. It really is, because you think that you're going to be okay because you've been through several of them, and this one was supposed to be absolutely devastating, and it wasn't for where we were. Thank the Lord. I feel terrible for those people who have been affected. But I think being in the center of Florida is very protective in a lot of ways. Yes, they've had some doozies and some power outages for days and things, and some flooding in different areas in this area before, but nothing, devastating yet. So yeah, we don't really know what this means now that we've experienced this one, and the way it turned out, what we'll do the next time. So we've been talking a lot about it, what are the determining factors, all that stuff. But anyway, we are believers that we turn every possible disaster into as much of an adventure as we can. And I think that we really did that this time. We've all had a really good time here, and it helps you not worry about what's going on at home. And whatever's going on at home is going on whether we're worrying about it or not. And so we thought we'd just go ahead and be here, enjoy ourselves, enjoy our lives as much as we can, and then go back and deal with whatever we have to deal with when that time comes. So that's what we've done, and it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. So, yeah, we're still in Atlanta, and we'll be for one more night, it looks like. Heading out of Atlanta this morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning, and we are headed back home to Florida. This is Friday morning, and we gave it a day. We decided yesterday, we had this big deliberation as whether to go back then or to just wait another night. Decided to wait. Glad we did. Celebrated my daughter's birthday. Had a great time. Went to the Botanic Gardens. Loved every second of that. That was beautiful. Had a great birthday dinner with my daughter. She opened some presents. I mean, it was a good time. If you're gonna be displaced for a hurricane, we certainly had a good time. Very, very blessed and lucky for that. So we are headed back now, and it took us 9.5 hours to get here. 9 hours to get here when we, evacuated out. It's supposed to be like a 6.5 hour drive normally from our place, but we'll see how long it takes us to get back, because a lot of people are still trying to get back today to Florida. So let's go. Stopped at Buc-ee's. It's an absolute zoo, but we knew it would be. Getting gas, went to the bathroom, hitting the road again.